In a world obsessed with speed, instant results, and overnight success, patience and long-term thinking are becoming rare but powerful tools for lasting growth. Whether you're building a career, improving your health, or working on personal goals, real progress takes time. Cultivating patience helps you stay focused during the slow and challenging phases, while long-term thinking ensures your actions align with your bigger vision. We'll explore how to strengthen these essential traits and why mastering them might be the ultimate advantage in life. Today we will talk how to cultivate patience and long-term thinking. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. In a culture dominated by fast results, viral success, and one-day shipping, developing patience and long-term thinking has become a rare but crucial skill set. Whether it's building a career, nurturing relationships, improving your health, or pursuing personal growth, lasting progress is rarely immediate. Success often favors those who can see beyond today's discomfort and stay focused on tomorrow's rewards. This comprehensive guide delves into the deep-rooted value of patience and long-term thinking, the psychology behind our impulse-driven behavior, and practical strategies to master these transformative traits. 1. The true meaning of patience and long-term thinking. 1.1 What is patience really about? Patience is not passive. It's an active and often difficult state of endurance. True patience involves maintaining effort, emotional control, and perspective even when results are delayed or challenges arise. It's the ability to stay committed and composed during the uncomfortable middle phase between planting the seed and seeing it grow. Patience doesn't mean waiting endlessly or tolerating toxic situations. Rather, it's about understanding timing, knowing when to act, when to wait, and how to trust the process. 1.2 Long-term thinking, seeing the bigger picture. Long-term thinking involves envisioning and planning for a future that may not yet exist. It's the ability to make decisions today that prioritize long-term values, sustainability, and results, even when that means sacrificing short-term comfort or profit. This mindset shifts your focus from immediate gratification to enduring impact. From investing in business to education and personal development, long-term thinking is what separates temporary gain from lasting success. 2. Why patience and long-term thinking matter more than ever. 2.1 The instant gratification trap. We live in a now economy. With everything at our fingertips, food delivery, one-click shopping, and instant feedback, we've been conditioned to expect fast outcomes. This rewiring of expectations makes long-term goals feel boring, slow, or unattainable. Impatience leads to burnout from rushing toward unsustainable goals, abandoning projects too soon, making impulsive decisions, overspending, quitting jobs, breaking routines, shallow learning, and weak foundations. 2.2 The strategic edge of long-term thinking. In contrast, long-term thinkers make strategic, values-aligned decisions, invest in quality relationships and reputations, stick with hard goals even when motivation dips, build things that last, careers, companies, character. From personal finance to innovation, it is those who can delay pleasure and think in decades, not days, who often build the most enduring legacies. 3. The psychology behind impatience and short-termism. 3.1 Biological wiring. Human brains evolved in environments where immediate needs, food, shelter, danger, took priority. We are naturally wired for short-term thinking because historically, survival often depended on acting now, not planning decades ahead. This innate bias is amplified in modern environments filled with constant stimulation and reward triggers, think social media likes or sales alerts. 3.2 Temporal discounting. Temporal discounting is a cognitive bias where we undervalue rewards that are far in the future. For instance, many people prefer receiving $50 today over $100 in a year, even though the latter is clearly more valuable. This explains why. We skip workouts today despite wanting long-term fitness. We procrastinate despite knowing deadlines loom. We choose fast food over meal prepping. 3.3 Fear and uncertainty. Another psychological barrier to long-term thinking is fear of the unknown. The future is uncertain, and it's easier to grasp what we can see and control in the moment. This fear often drives short-sighted decisions like selling investments early or quitting on new habits before they stick. 4. Real-world examples of long-term thinking. 4.1 Warren Buffett and the power of compound interest. Warren Buffett's wealth wasn't built on flashy trades, but on patient investing over decades. The majority of his wealth came after age 60. His philosophy: the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient, perfectly encapsulates the value of delayed gratification and compounding results. 4.2 Amazon's slow burn to success. When Jeff Bezos launched Amazon, it operated at a loss for years. His strategy? Prioritize customer satisfaction and infrastructure over quarterly profits. Today, that long-term strategy helped build one of the most influential companies in history. 4.3 Personal development. The 10,000-hour rule. Malcolm Gladwell popularized the idea that it takes roughly 10,000 hours of focused practice to achieve mastery in a field. Whether it's playing the violin, becoming a pro athlete, or learning a language, long-term consistency beats raw talent. 5. How to train yourself to be more patient. 5.1 Create time buffers. Avoid back-to-back scheduling. Build white space into your day. Rushing creates anxiety and trains your mind to demand speed. Slowing down helps you better tolerate delays and reduce stress. 5.2 Practice micro-patience. Start with small exercises. Let someone go ahead in line. Wait an extra minute before speaking. Pause before responding to texts. These daily choices build your mental resistance to impulse and strengthen your patience muscle. 5.3 Use breathing techniques. Deep, conscious breathing stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, calming your body's fight-or-flight response. When you feel impatience rise, inhale deeply for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4. This simple method grounds you in the present. 5.4 Journaling to track progress. Use a journal to record your long-term goals and micro-progress. This helps you stay anchored in your bigger vision, even when immediate results feel underwhelming. 6. Building a long-term thinking framework. 6.1 Define your vision. Ask yourself, where do I want to be in 5 to 10 years? What kind of person do I want to become? What impact do I want to have? Long-term thinking starts with clarity. Without a destination, you can't plan your journey. 6.2 Break it down into systems. Goals are good, but systems are better. Rather than obsessing over results, build routines and structures that keep you progressing. Want to write a book? Commit to 500 words per day. Want to get fit? Schedule 3 workouts per week. Want to go well? Automate your savings. 6.3 Think in decades, act in days. Adopt the mindset of thinking long while acting short. Visualize your long-term goals daily, but focus on what you can do today to move the needle, no matter how small. 6.4 Embrace boredom and repetition. Long-term growth often looks boring. The gym gets repetitive. Writing daily feels tedious. Investing takes years. Accepting and even welcoming monotony is key. Greatness lies in mastering the mundane. 7. Overcoming the social pressures of instant results. 7.1 The comparison trap. Social media bombards us with curated success stories. Someone else's highlight reel can make your slow journey feel inadequate. Remind yourself, timing is different for everyone. Stay on your path. 7.2 Deliberate disconnection. Take breaks from media that feed urgency or comparison. Follow thinkers, not influencers. Read books instead of headlines. Surround yourself with content that stretches your time horizon. 7.3 Align with long-term thinkers. Your environment shapes your mindset. Spend time with people who invest in their future, value discipline, and think in years, not moments. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.